guess he's forgotten about it. I really don't think he'd appreciate it if we'd send it, but then, so he just probably won't hear this tape at all. I thought it was kind of cute too, though. He really is dramatic. I've always known that he had quite a little bit of talent when it comes to being dramatic, and I think he's a good little boy. He seems to be working a little harder this time. He seems to want to achieve, and he just really seems to like Mr. Anderson. A lot of the kids don't like Anderson, but Steve seems to be getting along with him, at least that's all I know about it. I heard the other day from Mrs. Anderson, we were in the laundry together, and she asked me if Steve had told me that he had to do 40 push-ups for Mr. Anderson, and of course he very carefully avoided telling me that, and I'd heard some other things that the other kids had to do, and so when I got home I told him that I had heard about a few things that his friends had done, but I hadn't heard that he'd had to do some push-ups, and he really looked funny, and he says, somebody sure has a big mouth. He keeps real busy. He has a lot of little kids that come here and change their football clothes. Our 7th graders don't have locker room privileges, and so there are quite a few little kids hanging out here. I had one lady coming over here to pick up some things for me, and she said, I kid you not, there was about 17 kids piled out of that bedroom. But I think that was a little exaggeration, but sometimes the house doesn't look like it. However, they're pretty good most of the time. They change out in the garage, and they're real cute kids. We're all getting along just fine. I really do enjoy my new bus. It's really a nice bus to drive. It's got that power steering on it, and it's pulls pretty good. Test will come, I'm sure, in the wintertime. It doesn't have that differential that locks. I see this tape is really getting low. I'm going to tell you goodbye right now, and then if I just run out, why, you'll know what's happened. We're kind of wondering about Pat's dad and how he's getting along. We sure think about him often and pray for him, and we do hope that he can quiet down and take it easy and get the rest he needs to keep going.